Hey everyone, so right now I'm going to be filming a little bit of a different type of video, as I said in my bullying one. I do want to start doing some more personal videos and just really connecting with you guys and sharing my personal experiences and hoping that you guys can talk to me if you're having any troubles and, you know, share what you're going through kind of things. And these videos, like I said in my previous one, they're not going to be very edited. They are going to be very just real, I guess. So I just wanted to start off by saying that this video is going to be more so directed to around the whole eating disorder concept. I did mention that yes, I do have an eating disorder. I have struggled from anorexia for the past year and a half about. And with my second, or I guess with like, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that like November 1st is a year since my last hospital discharge, and to think that I have been able to overcome this cruel disease, or am on my way to coming over it, I just really wanted to share this. I felt like I was ready to share it. I felt like there are so many other people that need somebody to be able to look up to and somebody to be able to relate with. So I just wanted to film this video for you guys, and by no means am I trying to say you have to have an eating disorder to take something from this video. No, that's not it at all. If you're having a bad day, I know everybody, eating disorder or not, you have those days when you just don't feel good about yourself. You don't like the way you look. You just feel horrible about yourself, and we all have those days, and I can't sit here and say that every day for me is perfect and that, you know, every day I don't have those thoughts saying, don't eat, Brenna, don't eat. I'm not going to say that, like, I'm going to sit here and say that those thoughts never cross my mind, because they do. And I mean, I guess it's something I'll just have to face. And I just really wanted to make this video to share something I wrote with you guys. And I know it's a little bit like more personal, but I'm hoping that you guys can kind of take things from what I'm about to read you and kind of apply them to yourself, if that makes any sense. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, or read something to you guys that I wrote for myself. And if you guys write something like this to yourself, please let me know if you'd like to. It just like really makes you feel good to know that people are taking things from your videos, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but I hope that you guys can take something from this video and apply it to yourselves. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into, I guess, what I want to share with you guys. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading it off my phone. Okay, so I'm going to start now. And it says, "It's weird to look back a year ago and know at this very moment I was lying in a hospital bed, not being allowed to get up, and had just had surgery several days before. And not going to lie, I was probably listening to the beat from my heart monitor going off because my heart rate was so low. And I was probably sitting there staring at my tray of food, not wanting to put it in my mouth, because food to me was weight, not health. It was gaining weight. That's what it was to me, and I didn't want to be the person I had always been again. That person needed to be left in the past. But now, sitting here almost a year later, even part of me also needs to leave. I feel like I'm finally becoming the person I want to be, not the person I could be or the person I used to be, but finally becoming who I really am. And I'm so proud for once that I can say that, because I don't know if there's ever really been a time when I can say that. Every day isn't perfect, and I'm not going to lie, I have my thoughts about not eating cross my mind, but one thing I can say is that I can finally push those thoughts right out of my mind. So here I go. Dear eating disorder, all I ever wanted to do was lose 10 pounds and hope that those bullies would leave me alone. I thought that maybe if I was thinner, I would be happier. I thought that more boys would like me. I thought that I'd have more friends, and I thought that maybe I could go for once not seeing myself as the bigger one. But you did the exact opposite of that. You took me past 10, past 20, past 50, and took me to 100 pounds lighter. You had took away the happiness I had. You took away my health. You took away everything I was and almost my life. You came into my life, not a little, but you overtook my life. You made me into a person who couldn't look into a mirror without crying. You made me feel like I was seeing someone 100 times bigger than I was. You took away that little bit of happiness I had. You took away that little bit of self-confidence I had, and you broke me into pieces. You made me throw out my food, someone who weighed themselves at least 50 times a day, and someone who couldn't look at food without crying. And most of all, you made me into a very sick girl who was always wondering when she was going to take her last breath because she was so weak, so fragile, and so sick. There wasn't a second that didn't go by that you weren't telling me I was fat, useless, and not to eat. You ended up being my biggest bully. You put me into the hospital twice, once for 3 weeks and the second time for 6 weeks. That's a total of 9 weeks you robbed my life. But that's really not all, because to be honest, you robbed the last year and a half of my life. But it's time I stop hating on you, because I want to thank you. Thank you for making me into a stronger person, someone so strong that can now help others beat you like I did. Someone who can inspire others, and someone who is finally learning to love herself for who she is. You are no longer part of me. Just because you like to stop by on the odd day doesn't mean you're staying. You're not welcome in my mind, my life, or my body. You're no longer part of me, and it's finally time you understand that. You're not ruining my life anymore. This is my life. It's something that I'm grateful to have the chance to experience, and I'm going to make the most of it, whether you want to come back or not. Because I am stronger than you, I am braver than you, and I have more hope than you. I am going to be happy, I am going to love myself, I am going to make the most of each day, and I will smile when I look into the mirror. I'm done with defining my worth by my jean size or the number on the scale. So say your goodbyes, because this is me, and you are no longer part of me. Goodbye Anna, goodbye eating disorder, and goodbye to the person I was, and hello to the girl who's learning to love herself more and more every day. The girl that is going to smile every time she looks into the mirror, and the girl who wants to help inspire and give others strength. But most of all, hello to the real me. So, that is something that I wrote myself, and the other day I just was not having a good day with my eating disorder. It's surprising because earlier on that day I had just gone to my hospital, about like a 45-minute drive away from me, that I was admitted to for the 9 weeks, and at that appointment I was actually delivered some good news, just saying that I will no longer have to go there every week to see my therapist. I only have to go once a month now to see my doctor, and I mean, that was good news for me, and I was really happy about that. But for some reason when I got home, it just all kind of hit me, and I guess that's just because, I don't know, things were kind of going through my head. It was kind of replaying, you know, like me thinking that it was almost a year ago that I got discharged from the hospital. I mean, that makes me so happy and everything, but it just kind of, if you've gone through this, you kind of know what it feels like. It all kind of catches up to you at once, I guess. And it was a hard day, and it was a happy day, but I'm not gonna lie, it was a hard day also. And you would think that you would come home and be so happy, but for some reason my eating disorder just felt like making another appearance that day. And I don't know, sitting here, I just really hope that some of these things I said you also can apply to yourself, and know that things that people say to you, or what that evil voice is telling you inside your head, isn't true, because you're beautiful for who you are. What you look like on the outside does not count at all. It's totally what's on the inside, and I just hope that you guys can, you know, like I said, apply this to yourselves and feel good about yourselves. Like, when you look into the mirror, like in the note I just read you, when you look into the mirror, smile. Don't cry. You're beautiful. And I know it's so hard to some days look in the mirror and just feel absolutely horrible about yourself. But you know what? Turn around and just ignore what that mirror is trying to tell you. Just ignore it. Ignore what the voice inside of your head is trying to tell you. Ignore what those bullies are saying to you. You know what? Because you are beautiful, and that's really all that matters. If you think that you're beautiful, you are. Like, that's all that matters. As long as you know you're beautiful, nobody else can matter. And I guess, like, that's the biggest thing I'm trying to say. And I'm sorry if this video is very rambly, but it's just kind of like what is coming to mind. And like I said, I want these videos to be very real, and I don't want them to be planned out. I don't know, that I just don't find that very real, I guess. And we all make our mistakes, so why not show it on camera, you know? And I just really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more requests, like, I mean, you guys can leave comments down below. Tell me if you want to talk about boy issues, if you want to talk about, you know, fitting in with certain people, if you want to talk about school, if you want to talk about life in general. Just leave comments down below what you guys would like me to talk about. I will have some more videos themed along this kind of stuff, bullying, eating disorders, that type of thing. But I eventually will be going back to, of course, my makeup videos, my fashion videos. I have a very exciting fall lookbook coming up for you guys, a very exciting giveaway coming up, and I don't know, I'm just so grateful and blessed for you guys. And with Thanksgiving weekend, or Thanksgiving Day actually yesterday, it's just so nice to be able to give thanks to you guys and realize how truly blessed I am. And I know it's weird to sit here and say that I'm thankful for what's happened to me. I know that might sound weird to some people, but I truly am, because it's given me so much strength to be able to help some of you guys and, you know, help the peers around me and help hopefully inspire and encourage others, and girls and boys alike, just like me. And so I really hope this video gets you guys in a good place right now. I think that's all I have, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up, and also leave a name down below what you would like to call these type of videos. I mean, I don't know, I'm thinking something like Bree's, not Bree's help, like, I don't know, so I really need your guys' help with that. So if you could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. And I love you all. You all are beautiful. Don't ever forget that, no matter what anybody says. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.